Hello friends, in this video we are going to go discuss about the extraction and refining of copper metal. First we will talk about extraction of copper. The ore of copper is mainly a sulfide ore or a carbonate ore. A sulfide ore of copper is extracted by the means of roasting. In the process of roasting, copper sulfide is strongly heated in presence of oxygen. This results in formation of an oxide of copper along with sulfur dioxide. This copper oxide is reduced by further heating it with copper sulfide one more time. This results in copper pure along with sulfur dioxide. There is one more ore of carbon which is found in nature, and it is a carbonate ore. The process of extraction from carbonate ore is slightly different. In this process, the carbonate ore is calcinated, that is, heated in absence of oxygen. During this process, copper oxide is formed along with liberation of carbon dioxide. This copper oxide is reduced by the means of an reducing agent such as carbon. When it is heated with carbon, it liberates copper pure along with carbon dioxide gas. Thus, we obtain pure copper from either its sulfide ore or from its carbonate ore. However, these obtained ores or obtained copper metals are not pure. It consists of some of the impurities which are not possible to remove by the means of chemical methods. Therefore, an electrolytic refining process of copper is done. In the electrolytic refining of copper, a salt solution of copper is used. In this case, a beaker is used for the electrolysis process, and during the electrolysis, an electrolyte is carefully chosen such as copper sulfate. We all know that when copper sulfate is in its dissociated solution form, there is free ions of copper plus plus radical, whereas SO4 minus minus radical. These radicals are free to carry charge in the solution state only. The electrolyte is dipped with two electrodes, namely anode and cathode. The anode is made up of the impure copper metal. It is the impure copper metal which needs to be electrolytically refined. Impure copper. The impure copper article is given a positive charge, whereas the negative charge is given to a pure copper strip. This copper strip acts as cathode which is dipped inside the electrolyte. As soon as the current flows through the circuit, we know that the flow of current is actually the flow of electrons. Thus, electron leaves the battery from the negative terminal and enters into cathode. From cathode, two electrons get into the electrolyte. As soon as these two electrons enter the electrolyte, the Cu++ radical gets attracted towards cathode and combines with this two electron to form a complete copper ion. So at cathode, there is a deposition of copper neutral is taking place. This is known as the cathode reaction. At cathode, Cu++ radical from the electrolyte combines with the 2 electrons lost from the cathode to form a Cu neutral ion which is bearing no charge at all. This Cu neutral ion gets deposited onto the impure copper strip, that is cathode. On the other hand, this place is remain vacant. But in order to complete the circuit, the impure copper strip loses 2 of its electron to the positive terminal. In doing so, a copper++ radical is formed. This copper++ radical quickly gets into the position of the electrolyte copper++ radical. Thus, at anode, pure copper becomes copper++ radical by losing 2 of its electron. Doing so, a significant amount of material from the impure copper strips get dissociated into the electrolyte, but the impurities present into it cannot dissolve into the electrolyte. Thus, they saturate at the bottom near anode. This is known as anode mud. In this complete process, the impure copper which is at anode goes on depleting, that is, it becomes shorter in size, whereas there is a thick deposition of pure copper onto the cathode side. This goes on increasing in size and this goes on decreasing in size. However, the amount of copper sulfate solution into the electrolyte remains the same. This is the electrolytic refining process of copper.